This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 4. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, albums, videos, or live performances, along with great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 4 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waltmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for more than 20 years. And now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars. I am delighted to have back on the show Marisa from Young Folkies. Welcome back, Marisa.
Hi, Patrick. Thanks for having me.
You got it. So Marisa was on Season 2. If you want to learn more about her journey into Kindy music, check out Season 2, Episode 18 with the song Be You, and Season 2, Episode 46, where we featured the song It's Okay. So since we last had you on, what have you been up to?
So, as you probably know, I just released a new album called Will You Sing With Me? And it's 8 tracks about lots of, important topics like kindness and living far from family, some important people like Raffi, for example, and just other topics like climate change and global warming, which I think everyone needs to know a bit about.
Yeah, definitely a good. It's a topic that's always in the news. So I think the better educated, especially young listeners, are about that topic, they'll probably never stop hearing about it. So
yeah.
All right. So yeah, the album. So this is an album feature episode, and I know a couple of those songs you talked about will be featuring on here. But talk about the album as a whole. So what kind of did you go into it with a concept, or was it just kind of a collection of the songs with these kind of topics? You brought up Raffi. I know which the song that you're talking about there, and what an influence that he was. But we kind of went into pulling this album together for you.
So I think my songwriting, I'd say, kind of comes about organically. So a lot of the time I kind of get influenced or kind of, I think of a topic or even just like a melody, and then I kind of get a song out of it somehow. So I guess with kindness, actually, that one in particular came out of a songwriting well, it wasn't a contest. It was kind of like a prompt almost, which I think might have been started by Sunshine and Broccoli a few years back. And it just kind of, I thought, well, kindness is such an important topic, especially for kids to learn about. And I just kind of came up with the song, and then I, developed it into like a bigger song. And then I eventually, I decided to put it on the album. It was first released as a single, and then it came out on the album. And that song in particular, I was joined by Claudia Gunn, whom a lot of you might know of from New Zealand. She added backing vocals, and also Becky Dixon did some cello on the song. And I think it just came together really nicely with both of them. And should I just keep going on to the next song, or?
No, let's keep talking about kindness,
Okay.
and then we'll play it. So yeah, so we're digging into the songs now that we're going to feature from your album. So this title, the full title is Kindness, and then parenthetically, It Will Come Back to You. So
right,
yeah, so
the idea is basically, if you do good things, it will come back to you. It's almost like karma, I guess, in a way.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's just kind of like going through different things that you can do that are kind, acts in everyday life. Just showing people that you care, giving them a compliment, or telling jokes to someone who's feeling sad, something like that, just to kind of make them feel better.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get right into it then. We're going to play the song. Here it is. Kindness, It Will Come Back to You by Young Folkies.
If you share to show you care, it will come back to you. If you're kind, then you will find it will come back to you. If you smile for a while, it will come back to you. When you want to make a friend, you will learn in the end that if you're kind to them, they'll be kind to you. If you sing, then joy you'll bring, it will come back to you. If you say a compliment today, it will come back to you. If you lend a hand unplanned, it will come back to you. When you wanna make a friend, you will learn in the end that if you're kind to them, they'll be kind to you. Tell jokes to sad folks, it will come back to you. If you take time to clean some grime, it will come back to you. If you lend an ear to a peer, it will come back to you. When you want to make a friend, you will learn in the end that if you're kind to them, they'll be kind to you.
And that was the song Kindness, and that also featured Claudia Robin Gunn. All right, so we're going to move on to the next song, which is the title of the album, Will You Sing With Me? So tell me about this one.
So this one is probably pretty obviously about Raffi. I mean, I was actually going to call it Raffi, but then when I was doing the title, it said you can't use an artist's name without their permission. So I thought, well, you know what? The chorus of the song is Will You Sing With Me? Because it's a question to Raffi, I guess, in a way. Will you sing with me? I'd love to sing with him someday. Maybe it will happen. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, so the main gist of the song is basically how I started listening to him as a child, how I started playing his music for my children, because, I loved his music. I mean, I still do, obviously. And just how wonderful he is in terms of his, advocacy for children, with his child honoring program and things like just songs with really positive messages in them that have really stuck with me, since I was young. So it's just kind of a tribute. It's kind of like a way for me to thank him in a way, I guess, to thank him for his, influencing me to become a kindie artist, and also just kind of putting out, positive messages into the world for, I guess, not just children, but for everyone, really.
Definitely. And I sincerely hope that this song leads to an eventual collaboration with you and Raffi. So Raffi, if you happen to be listening, give Marisa a call. All right, here it is. Will You Sing With Me by Young Folkies.
When I was a kid, there was a man who sang of baby beluga whales, everything growing like oats, beans, barleys, and other tales. He created a magical world where people were kind and cared for the earth. His name is knows Raffi for what it's worth. Oh, will you sing with me? I'm not a kid now, but you can see what your music means to me. I grew up and had a kid of my own, and started playing Raffi songs for my girl, and became a kid again in a world. Raffi's a children's troubadour. He performs to kids in every part. He brings light, peace and love into your heart. Oh, will you sing with me? I'm not a kid now, but you can see what your music means to me. The world's different than when I was young, but I honor my children in every way. Principles that Raffi taught me to do each day. He's a role model who teaches kids about understanding those different than you. Wait, did Joshua Giraffe ever go back to the zoo? Oh, will you sing with me? I'm not a kid now, but you can see how your music sets me free.
And that was Will You Sing With Me? All right. The third song we're going to talk about is called Far From My Family. So tell us about this one.
So it might be kind of obvious what the song is about by the title.
The title says it, for sure.
Yeah. But I guess going into it a bit deeper, I, in my first interview with you, probably explained that I'm from the US. I'm from Boston. And I've actually been living in the UK for about 15 years now in London. And so obviously I have this kind of like British Anglo-American kind ofness about me. My children have British accents, you know. So I kind of, have been living away from my family for a long time. And it's just kind of from the perspective of a child, and what it's like to live far from family, and what it's like to see them after a while, and how nice that kind of quality time is, to spend with them. And it's kind of, it has some like UK, US references in there. Like one line says, we use 10p coins and they use dimes. So it's kind of obviously, the UK versus the US, the differences. Right. And how kind of exciting it is to learn about a different country where your family lives, and you know that you are from that culture as well, but you're maybe not as familiar with it. So, yeah.
Yep. No, part of my family roots are England, and I think from the Cornwall area.
Oh, nice. But I've never been there, but yeah.
My grandmother is British, and she came from that region and moved to Philadelphia in, I want to say it's the 1920s.
Oh, wow.
So I'm sure I have family somewhere in Cornwall that I've never ever met, but would love to.
Nice. Yeah, if you ever do come over, then you should let me know.
I've been to London a couple of times. My favorite trip, just as a complete aside on travel, was I brought my 10-year-old son at the time to London for the sole purpose of going on a castle tour. And so we went and saw Windsor Castle, and we hopped on a train and went up to the castle in Alnwick, where they filmed, I think, some of the scenes of the first Harry Potter movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there was a scene in it where they were learning how to play Quidditch or ride their brooms or something, and that was that castle.
Yeah.
And then we went up to Scotland to Edinburgh Castle. So I love the UK.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's such a fun, cool, interesting, historic place.
Yeah, definitely quite different from the US, I'd say, historically.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think a lot of people will probably feel the message on this one. Here it is, Far From My Family by Young Folkies.
I fly across a big sea, and when we arrive, we're happy. We we spend time with Grandma and Pa, aunts, uncles, cousins on the seesaw. I am far from family, but I know they love me. I fly on a plane to get there. I go to see them because I care. I have to get used to the change in time. We use 10p coins and they use dimes. There are lots of differences where they are, like how they drive on the left side of cars. I am far from family, but I know they love me. I fly on a plane to get there. I go to see them because I care. Sometimes people move away for school or work with better pay. It's hard, but things sometimes change. It will get better if at first it's strange. It's sad when we have to say goodbye. I can't help it, but I always cry. Hopefully I will see them soon. Maybe they will visit us in June. I am far from family, but I know they love me. Fly on a plane to get there. I go to see them because I care.
And that was Far From My Family. And moving on to the next song, it is called Hooray. And then parenthetically, It's a Very Good Day. So tell us about this one.
So this one was just kind of like a very happy, positive song. You know, I wanted something that was upbeat and just, you know, hopefully kind of would make a kid smile and, you know, get them started on their day in a good way. And so it kind of goes through the day of a child, like a school-age child, getting, you know, up in the morning, having their breakfast, getting ready for school, coming home from school, doing homework. And along the way, there's these kind of like little things where, you know, the food's waiting for them, like, you know, a snack's waiting for them while they're doing their homework. And it's just kind of like carrying them through their day. So it's kind of like just a happy, fun song. And I'm joined on the song on bass by, his name is Marcus Ramtel, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's an actor, a model, a presenter. He's kind of like a jack of all trades, and he's British, so he's based here. And he very kindly did some bass on the song for me, and yeah, he's really great to work with. And he also features, there's a music video for this song, so he features in the video as well.
Very cool.
Oh, and my daughter features in the music video, and she also sings on the song as well. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, sounds like you got a lot of good help on this one.
Yeah.
So everybody definitely go check out the video for this one. Here it is, Hooray, It's a Very Good Day by Young Folkies, featuring bassist Marcus Ramtel.
I just woke up this morning and was so happy to find that the sun was shining and the birds were chirping, but I didn't mind. I went downstairs and breakfast was waiting on the table for me. There were eggs and toast and orange juice soon in my belly. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. I came home from school and was so happy to find a snack in my room while I did my homework, but I didn't mind. I went downstairs and dinner was waiting on the table for me. There was spaghetti bolognese with cheese soon in my belly. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray, It's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray. It's a very, very, very good day. I got ready for bed and was so happy to find that the moon was shining and the crickets were chirping, but I didn't mind. I got into bed and closed my eyes and soon fell fast asleep. I slept all through the night so soundly I did not make a peep. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray, it's a very, very, very good day. Hooray, hooray, it was a very, 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 very good day.
And that was Hooray, It's a Very Good Day. And we will now wrap up our song features with the song Mother Nature. So talk about this one.
Okay, so this one might also be a little bit obvious, but it's kind of, this is the climate change, global warming song, which is, it's really just kind of, it's educational, but it's also a little bit kind of saying, you know, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of urgency in the song, I guess. So it's kind of like, you know, we need to save you, Mother Nature. We need to change our ways and fast. Time is running out to turn back the damage. So much time has passed is one of the, it's like the last outro chorus of the song. And it's just kind of, it's like a call to children everywhere, I guess, to just kind of be aware of what they do in their everyday life and what they can do, small changes they can make to, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle, that kind of thing, to just, you know, take with them and maybe also educate others about it as well, and in hopes that, you know, this will kind of make a difference in our lives and the future of our planet, I guess.
Yeah, you know, many of us didn't necessarily grow up with climate change being a, you know, a recognized and understood topic. So, but kids, you know, born after a certain year certainly are introduced to it at a very young age. So hopefully their generations and generations beyond can make an impact.
Yeah, and actually, Raffi, going back to Raffi, he's had quite a number of songs about global warming and climate change. He's kind of a big, you know, advocate for that and educator, I guess, in that way. One more thing I wanted to mention is that I was joined on the song by Gina Lamb, who's known by Gina Lena, who's a Canadian folk singer, and she did backing vocals on the song. So I really, you know, love what she did and was really appreciative that she was able to join me.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to play the song now. Here it is, Mother Nature by Young Folkies, featuring Gina Lena.
I think Mother Nature got confused and reversed the seasons. This could have happened for one of many reasons. It was just summer, but it feels like spring, but it should be fall now. It's supposed to go from hot to cold, but I've got sweat on my brow. The birds don't know which way to go. They don't know if it's time to fly south. I've been told it's global warming. I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The ice caps are melting in Antarctica and Greenland, which means the oceans are rising worldwide. If we don't do something quick, it will be permanent high tide. We need to reduce the greenhouse gases to help protect ourselves and the masses. The birds don't know which way to go. They don't know if it's time to fly south. I've been told it's global warming. I heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The ozone has depleted and the temperature is higher, causing natural disasters like brush fires. So in conclusion, it's safe to say, the sooner we look after Earth, the longer we'll stay. The future of our Earth depends on you. Reduce, reuse, recycle is what to do. We need to save you, Mother Nature. We need to change our ways and fast. Time is running out to turn back the damage. So much time has passed. So much time has passed. So much time has passed.
And that was Mother Nature. All right, that wraps up our song features. The album is called Will You Sing With Me? So, Marisa, let everybody know, where can they find this album to stream, download, or purchase? And where can they find other stuff by Young Folkies? And how can they find and connect with you?
So the music is available to stream on most major services: Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, pretty much everywhere you can think of. You can visit my website, www.youngfolkies.com, for more information about sessions that I do or events. And I'm on Instagram as Young Folkies Songs. I'm on Facebook. So feel free to get in touch, or stream my music or buy it online. And I hope you will.
Well, Marisa, thank you so much for coming on. I wish you the best of luck with the album. And it was great talking to you and catching up.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right, take care.